Hey, what's up guys, Captain Jack here. This is part 2 of the very long trip video that I'm doing. The last part was all good. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it. But yeah, so this is part 2 and welcome. So we're not too far now. We're just under halfway, so got a nice amount of the journey to go. There's just under 500 km. So we're supposed to be there basically later on in the in-game day's morning. That's the plan, unless something terrible happens. I think I covered all the stuff I wanted to talk about, with the problems with my graphics card and the problems with the audio and the ideas for games for the future. So I think, what was there? There was something else that I was going to talk about. I can't remember what it was now. So forgetful. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm hoping it gets brighter soon though, because I really want to take a screenshot for me, for my, what's it called? Thumbnail. But if you weren't aware, we are taking tractors, in case you missed that till. 3 tractors in the back on this extremely long trailer. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I know. That was just random. But there you go, that's me. I think at some point in the not too distant future, well, it'll probably be slightly distant, but not terribly distant, at some point, probably like next year actually, I'm going to get another new PC build sort of on the go, because what I've got at the moment is very, it's quite high spec, but not the highest spec, and I'm talking your standard slot-in parts. I'm not talking like the crazy custom builds that people do. I'm just talking the standard parts that you buy and you slot into a standard case. And obviously the case I'm using is my little baby case, and it is quite small. Everything is tightly packed in there. I am slightly worried about it all overheating. I've got the standard cooler on the i5. I'm not planning on overclocking it, so that should be enough for now, but it's not a well ventilated case and it's not a well cooled case. So I'm thinking maybe in the quite close future, because what I'm planning on doing is getting an SSD at some point soon, and then redoing my operating system onto the SSD, and having basically a clear up of all my files, wiping a load of stuff, and just clearing everything up software wise. I didn't want to do it at the same time as the build, because I wanted to just give the build time to settle and then figure all that stuff out. Plus I have to save up for a few more hard drives, so it gives me time to do that, so I can get some quality ones. And yeah, and go from there. So I think when I do that, I'm going to get a new case. I will rebuild it all into the new case, do the SSD and the OS at the same time, and then we should be good. We should be golden. Can you bugger off, mate? I need to pull over. Oh, yeah, he went. Scumbag AI. And then at some point, probably next year, as I say, I'm going to do another complete build, hopefully with top spec parts, and then at that point this PC I'm on now will probably become my new streaming PC, because my current streaming PC is my old very first gaming PC. Oh come on, you can do it. Which is a Core 2 Duo, Intel Core 2 Duo, an NVIDIA GT 610, Wow, I'm losing revs. Come on, come on. That's it. Yes, we're making it. It's got like 4 gigabytes of RAM, so it's very, very basic. I may up that with some of the parts I took out of this PC when I upgrade it, if this compatible. If not, I'm just going to leave them as spares for in case I ever need them again. But yeah, so that's my current streamer PC. It is very basic. You don't need much just for a streamer PC, but it's getting old. It makes a lot of noise. I would like to replace it. So yeah, at that point when I do build a new one, this one will become my streamer PC. Yeah, and plans for that one, I'm probably just going to get some massive awesome case, a load of cooling fans. I'll go full custom on that. Well, not full custom, but like full upgrade on that. I'll probably get, unless there's anything better out at the time, I'll probably go for at least one 980 Ti, possibly 2 SLI'd, but start with one. Whatever the best motherboard is at the time, I'll try and get the best processor that I can get. You know, the i7. The Skylake i7 is going to be mentally expensive though, so who knows. And there may even be different ones out by then, you know. New cards, new CPUs, new RAM types, who knows. But if I was going to build it today, it would be at least one 980 Ti, it would be an i7, it would be... I don't really know what the best... I have not looked into motherboards, because obviously I didn't need to replace mine. So I haven't looked into them, so I really don't know what any good motherboards are. Probably something like... I don't know, the only good ones I know are the Asus Maximus Hero ones? I don't know. I really honestly haven't researched motherboards. Yeah, so something like that, a good motherboard. Some GDDR4 RAM. DDR4 RAM, even. And yeah, probably 32. And then whatever else I need to know. I do like the look of the H100 cooling system by Corsair. Oh, it's beastly. So probably something like that I'd go for, cooling wise. And then just do a whole lot of overclocking as well. And I have Windows 10, so I would stick with that again. That's going to be a pain as well. I don't know if any of you guys out there know specifically, but when I do upgrade, or when I do go to an SSD, I'm going to have to probably, because obviously I'm going to have to wipe it off the computer, reinstall it to the SSD. I'm going to have to reinstall it as Windows 8.1, which is what this PC came with, and then upgrade it again to Windows 10. I'm not even sure if you can do the free upgrade to Windows 10 a second time. So this is all stuff I'm going to have to figure out. And I've just realised I went past a fuel station and rest spot, and I'm tired, which I just realised before it came up and told me. And looking down, I really desperately need some fuel. Oh god, that's a roundabout. Do back. Trying to cut too much of that verge. There better be a fuel stop down here. Please God, be a fuel stop down here. This is where I think we start to get all the windy roads. I've got 24 minutes until I need to stop. 24 minutes in game, that is. And I'm running out of fuel. I've probably got at least 5 minutes on the fuel. Oh, this could get quite dangerous. Oh dear, everything's gone red. Come on, come on. I don't want to look because I'm really worried that if I look I'm going to regret it. Oh, get a bit close to that wall. I know I'm speeding, I'm driving like an idiot. Ah, rest stop coming up. Please be a fuel stop too. Please be a fuel stop too. Even if it's not, I can at least get rid of this sleep problem. Oh, come on, dude. Scumbag AI. What the hell? Are they beach huts? What this windy beachfront road? I know I'm getting tired. Go away. Right, rest stop is coming up. very soon. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, God. I think this is the rest stop just here. Yep, just pull up here and just park. Right, the fuel's gonna have to wait. Engine off, and it's rest. Oh, that was lucky. Just hoping we're not late. I don't think we are. I think we had 15 hours. Yeah, we've got 11 hours left on the journey, so that's fine. And then we're now going to get there at 6 PM. But while I'm parked in this lay-by, I'm going to take a screenshot quick. I usually like to take them on the road, but this is as good a place as any. There's some nice scenery behind me. Yeah, as you can see, the game does look a little better because I've got some of the new parts in. But it doesn't look completely perfect just yet because I don't have the graphics card plugged in. Well, that side, I'm thinking more like that side, but if I bring the field of view out, then you can see what's in the trunk, but you also get that nice scenery in the background. But yeah, it does look a lot better already. The only problem I've noticed is I do get a bit of weird texturing here and there. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, same time I'm going to save it. It was a good idea to save. You can never save too much. Right, let's get going then. Time to look for a... Actually, I'm going to look because I don't want to take the chance. I know there's probably not going to be one anywhere near. We're not far off the journey now. Come on, zoom in, game. So there was that one back there. And the nearest one is... Oh dear. There isn't one. Oh my god, there really isn't one. There is not a... There's one. All the way up there. Am I even going to make... There's no way I'm going to make that. It would be typical that I go past Rostock when all the bad stuff happens. That place is bad luck. That's closer. I could head up there. Yeah, I think I'm going to head up there. Hit that petrol station. Hopefully I can make that one. I have saved it, so... If I don't make it... Well, there's not really a lot I can do, to be honest. Let's put the lights on the side light again. Brake off, and let's get going. It does sound a little louder in the cab again now. I guess it's just had it turned way down. I'm hoping the audio levels are good. I know that the audio itself can be a little bit odd, just because I've got this weird issue, which, you know, I'm pretty sure is coming from the computer itself. It's got to be hardware. It's got to be just background noise from like the motherboard, from the computer. From that last recording, the sound it's making and how loud it is makes me think that now I've got this new fan. There's a new fan in there. It's bigger. It's louder. It makes me think that, you know, it is all coming from in there. The plan was to get, which I'm probably going to do next week, hopefully, is to get an external sound card and some noise filter loops. Put all that in there, and on Tuesday I should be receiving my new audio mixer too. So I'm going to be redoing the entire audio setup, and hopefully that was going to sort the problem out. Otherwise, and to be honest, I've only just thought of this, I haven't actually tried anything else to see. Otherwise it could be an issue with fraps and the recording of the audio. I didn't even think of that. But once the 970 is put in, I'm going to be trying shadow play, so we'll soon see. I honestly, I literally only just thought of that, but it could be an audio issue with fraps. I don't know why it would do that though. It never used to do it. It was only after I changed a setting, thanks you scumbag, it was only after I changed a setting in my Realtek audio manager that everything started messing around. But when I put that setting back, when I had to fiddle around and put it back to the point where I'm sure it was at, it stayed messed up. That's what made me think it was something in the audio manager or in something in there. But I suppose it could be fraps. But as I say, why it would suddenly just break is beyond me. Unless it just needs reinstalling. I really honestly don't know. But I'll try Shadow Play. I'll see if that makes a difference. Some nice scenery around here. The big old construction yard down there. You've got the wind farm just here. Looks like a nice bridge coming up too. More wind farms. Yeah, it's quite nice. Let's pause that over the bridge. I might not take another photo. I just want to have a quick look. This video's going to end up being even longer than the last. Oh, well, look at that. What about inland? Oh, look at that as well. See, I could take a picture like this. Or I could take one. It'd probably be easier to take it that way, because otherwise I get loads of bars in the way this way. Size of them ones. They're huge. I might not use this one, but yeah, see the background's still quite blurred. Oh, there we go. That's what I had. Beautiful. I'm not sure what that one does. Awesome. That was a nice picture. I might use that one instead. Wasn't planning on it, but I might do. There's a lot of wind farms around here. Oh, got a turn off coming up. Oh, lag. Massive lag. Huge lag. Go away, lag. Let's get nice and wide. Cut right round. There we go. You've got to go so wide with this trailer. It's awesome fun though. And left turn again. Better check. Anything coming? Nope, we're clear. I just see a car. Oh, I did see a car. God damn it. That mirror got right in the way then. Sorry AI. Oh come on, you gave me the vehicle crash when after the accident. And I've just realised that I've got 70,000. Oh, that must have been from when those drivers pulled in that cash. Oh, they're really doing good now. I was complaining about them the other day because they were bringing nothing in, but they've suddenly just started raking in the cash. It's insanity just how well they're doing now. But I've just realised I've got to go all the way back down there now. Still got 6 hours left in this journey. Wow. This is some nice scenery though. I like this a lot. I'm actually kind of glad I had to come this way. Look at it. There's so many wind farms. Right. Fuel station coming up. Look at that. It's right on empty. I don't think I would have made it to that other stop. Well, at least we got that done. That was very lucky. So after refueling, we've got to make a very tight turnaround, and then head back down the roads to get back onto our route. And I think the price for this one was without damage. It was about 88,000. So this is going to put me back in good standing. Yep, that's all good. Oh, don't do this to me again. Right, I'm going to sort out this low pressure. Back in a sec. Right, that's that done. Truck just pulled in. Out of the way, truck. What? He's just zooming right through. What the actual... Right, this is going to be fun. I can't see if anything's coming. Oh, yeah, we're out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Didn't think we were going to make that, but we did. If this trailer had been any longer, then we'd be done by now. So back down the road and off to the delivery point, which we should be crossing over to soon. Back onto the original route, and then we'll be all good. Yep, this is the way we came. Let's go a bit wide here so there's nothing coming out that hill. Oh, there wasn't. All good. And wide again. Oh, all good. Right, so on to the journey then. I think it was, we'll go just over this bridge, a little way down the road, and then we're back onto the road we should be on. And then we just got to continue on. Hopefully it won't take too much longer now. Well, some of the little sections of this road, I've just gone through a section of roadworks, which looked exactly like something from Scania Truck Driving Simulator. I swear that's where these Pro Mods guys get some of their ideas for like, delivery points and roadwork sections and things like that. Some of them are just incredible. And this is one hell of a gradient. I'm struggling up here, but I'm carrying 29 tons. That's a hell of a lot of weight. So I'm not surprised really, but we're just coming back onto the main road, continuing from about where we were. That's the, you can see on the map down there, but that's the rest stop just on the left where we were. I really need to get like an in-cab sat-nav, and I can turn that route thing off and just use the in-cab sat-nav, which is a bit more interesting, a bit more simulatory. I would turn that mirror off as well, but until I get track R, it's a pain to keep looking over that way, looking at the mirror. So it's easier to just keep a mirror up on the screen. Makes more sense. Just because of the lack of track R. I'll get it one day, don't you worry. I'm going to be careful around there. Yep, there we go. It's all good. So, continuing on the route. Shouldn't take us too much longer, I don't think. And then we'll be there at the delivery point. We'll have a load of money, and we'll be all good. Fingers crossed, anyway. Some very nice scenery around here. I think we're actually up into Denmark now, aren't we? We're at least we're on the borderline anyway. But there is some really beautiful scenery around here. They've done wonders with a lot of... I mean, a lot of this is just standard SCS. And the stuff they put in is absolutely brilliant. It's incredible scenery. And my hat's off to them for that. But some of the stuff that the Pro Mods team have added as well. I mean, like, they've done a little bit of copy pasting, which you can understand because there's a lot to be added. But at the same time, they've just done a whole lot of incredible mapping themselves, and they've just brought us something brilliant and beautiful. I do love a nice bit of scenery in a game. There's a Scania going past. The scenery keeps improving. Oh, we're coming past Kiel. Oh dear, someone's broken down. I would stop to help, but I'm on a schedule. I'm sure they're with the AA. They'll be fine. Oh, red light coming up. Didn't expect to be seeing. Oh god, yeah, didn't stop for that. Didn't expect to be seeing red lights along here. Yeah, that'll be the Kiel turn off there then. Kiel Sud, whatever that means. Not a clue. And I forgot to change gear. That's always helpful. So, and massive lag. Again, helpful. Well, you can't fault it though. I mean, some of the lag is the game. They've added a lot, and you know, there's bound to be little things here and there. The next patch is going to fix it, or most of it at least. And some of it is probably just the fact that, you know, I mean, I've got a lot better equipment now, but I am still running the internal graphics unit from the i5, and it is better than the one from the i3. As you can see, the game does look a lot better, but it's, you know, it is still a built-in graphics unit in a processor. It's not going to be perfect. When I get the 970 plugged in, then you're going to see some real good graphics. But until then, this is what I have. Right, take this wide. Yeah, this is what I have, unfortunately. So, it's one of those things that we have to deal with. Right, so we're 3 hours away now. Or 3 hours 40 hours. There, try English. 3 hours 40 away. 220 km. We're eating down those miles. Another gradient. So many gradients. If I had done this journey going the other way, it would have been fine. But all this uphill with 29 tons and a, what is it? Is it a 350 or is it 360? I can't remember. Something around there though. You know, that's a very small amount of horsepower and again a very small amount of torque. And the torque's the thing you need for the grunt power. That's what really pulls you at the low end. And then the horsepower just sort of maintains that as you go along. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. To be honest, I didn't even think that I was going to be able to pull this trailer. I thought I was going to be sat there just really struggling, and it was just going to be sort of pulling and pulling and pulling, and it was just going to slowly start moving, and it was just going to be a complete nightmare, the whole thing. But it's actually been, and I know I shouldn't say this yet because I'm going to really jinx myself, but it has actually been a very nice little journey, this one. Been the best journey I've had for a while after all those disasters. A couple of little minor issues, but you know, we got over them. It's all good. It's actually been a really nice, enjoyable journey. Some brilliant scenery, and a nice little chat, I thought. And I know for you guys, probably some slightly dodgy sounding audio. I'm going to run it a few times through a filter that I've got in some pretty good audio finishing software. I've been able to remove a lot of the noise, because when I watch back just the recording from Fraps, it sounds awful, but once I've actually rendered the video and run the audio through a filter a few times, it sounds a lot better and a lot more bearable. Still not great, but nothing compared to what you guys don't end up hearing. You know, what I hear. I would just post one straight up so you could hear how terrible it is, but I really don't want to. but believe me, it is all bad. Wow, that sleep's going up again, pretty damn quick. I just didn't realise how long this journey was. It is so long. I'm hoping it's going to be over quite quickly. This has been a hell of a long drive for me. I'm going to cut into this lane before that car. Why did he not start slowing down when you saw... Oh, what? He hit me! Why didn't he start slowing down? He saw me indicate. He saw me pull into this lane. He had plenty of time. Scumbag AI. Spending my money. I don't have the money to waste. Ah. Ugh, I keep yawning as well. Don't know why. I feel absolutely exhausted. But there you go, that's life. So we're just coming up to our destination now. We're not far away. Oh, out of the way, that's it. Not far at all now. 7 minutes to go, and some lag. Do love the lag. Yeah, there's some more, and a bit more. Oh, this guy's slowing down, scumbag. 5 minutes, 5 km. Oh, don't, oh, you absolute, oh, stop. Oh. Did not think I was going to stop for that in time. Got a left turn coming up. I think there's a Scania on the right there. Looks like one. Come on, lights. Come on, lights. There we go. Right. Super long trailer coming through. Our house discovered. Our house. Ding, ding, in the middle of... Sorry, I won't sing. More lights. Come on. Just want to get there. That's my cat that you just heard. Yes, there we go. Come on. Oh, watch out for that pole. Watch out for that pole. Oh, just a bit of curb. They're all good. Oh, lovely. Some nice tight residential streets. Right, let's slow it on down. Slowly head for the lights and maybe they'll change. No, they're not going to change. Are you going to change? Come on, change. Yes, they changed. I love when that happens. There is now a cat sat next to my mic trying to rub her head all over it. No, can you go away, cat? Thank you. Pets. Who'd have them? Is that a ferry I see over there in the port? Very nice. That's awesome, that is. This is a nice little town. I like this one. Don't look like there's many places to take jobs from. I think we're going down into the port. Oh, wow, look at the tractors on the trailers there. Yeah, that's where I'm going over there. Yeah, big ferry over there. What else have we got? This is really nice, actually. Let's go into... Look at the size of that thing. I guess that's the actual ferry that goes across to Iceland, where I want to go. Is the back sharp, or is that the ramp over there? I think that's the ramp over there. And then you've got this big old cargo ship here. Looks like there's a place there in there to take deliveries from. This is going to be nice and tight. I do like a nice fun delivery point. Let's get right over here. I'm not going to skip parking. Who would want to skip parking? Hello, buddy. Yeah, so you just chillax there. Oh, this is really long. Come on. Right, turn it in now. I think I might have overcocked it. Yep, I did. Just trying to get it right in my head. I keep thinking the opposite of where nope, not that way. This way. Yeah, that's it. Oh, damn it. I've come in at completely the wrong angle there. Right. Put that over that side a bit more. No, that way, that way, that way. That's it, yeah. Beautiful. Perfect parking. No, not you, cat. Go away. Look at that. Satisfactory. What did I do? Wow. 5.2%. When did I damage the trailer? Holy damn. That could have... Oh, I was still getting 70,000 for it. And a lot of XP. I mean, look, we're nearly at level 8 now. We can nearly do that upgrade. Get a new engine. Woohoo. We're almost there. But I can't believe that. That's so much for 5.2%. That's like no damage at all. Oh well. We leveled up anyway. So I'm going to go some more high value. I'm trying to put money into this now. I used to always do that fully up, but that's not so good for doing videos. I'm going to do this fragile just in time. These are going to put more money onto the value and ADR as well. I'm probably going to ignore eco driving for now. It's going to be helpful, but it's I want to try and put more value onto the journeys without making them too long. That's a good place to start. And if you're not doing videos on it, I'd get that fully up before you start doing any of these, and then do high value. But for the purpose of videos, I don't want to go any longer. Not just yet. So these three from me next. And some of that to save a bit of money. And that obviously. And then I'll continue with long distance. Beautiful. So that's all that done. I'm just going to pull up over here. And get out of the way. Get this thing parked up by these chains. That's what I was looking for. So that's another journey complete. Quite a long one. We've cut it down into 2 videos. I hope you enjoyed both. Any questions or comments or ideas, facts, random bit of trivia, anything at all, feel free to put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe on both videos if you wouldn't mind, and I hope you enjoyed them, and if you want me to do something like this again in the future, let me know. If you've got any ideas for mods, anything at all, let me know. Or you can also let me know on Twitter. The link is in the description. As usual, all the other links are down there too. I think that's everything. So all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. Please do take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.